Hey you guys, so a while ago, a couple of years now, I made a slipcover for the bed, our headboard in our master bedroom as part of one challenge. Way back then, that was a couple of years ago, like I said, I promised that I would show how I made that slipcover for the headboard. So I thought it would be a lot easier to show this, and I'm just putting this comforter down for some contrast, by video instead of just telling you about it. So here's my slipcover. It's queen size. Basically, the process was to first off, I found some fabric that I really liked, and I wanted the option to be able to change my slipcover based on the season. So on one side, I have a gray velvet. That's this right here. And on the other side, I have white linen, which I absolutely love the white linen. So basically, I found those two pieces of fabric, and first thing I did was to pre-wash them, because even though this fabric I think would normally be dry clean only, I wanted to be able to take it off, wash it. I mean, it is going to be on a headboard after all, so it's going to get a lot of, not normal wear, but our heads would be against it. We might be leaning back against it with or without pillows, whatever. So I wanted the option to be able to wash it. And by pre-washing the fabric, I got a chance to see if it was going to be able to wash well. So what I did first was I took I bought a little bit extra and took that and washed it. And then when that did not shrink or destroy the fabric, I went ahead and washed everything that I bought, all the fabric that I bought. Now, once I pre-washed it, I measured out my headboard and measured out the amount of fabric that I needed, leaving a little extra on the ends. As you can see right here, there's like an extra 1.5 inches, 2 inches here on this end. Okay, so measured everything out, including some batting for padding. So then I just laid the two pieces of fabric right sides facing together. On each side of that, I laid a piece of batting. Cut everything out to size so that it would be even all the way around. And then I pinned the fabric together all the way around the perimeter, leaving the bottoms open. Then I just pinned a hem along the bottom so that it would be a nice clean edge. I don't know if you can see that, but it's just really crisp and clean right here. Now I don't sew, so if I were doing this, I probably would use some type of no-sew method, which would work out just fine. But I wanted it to be sewn, so all I did was pin all the way around and then give this over to our family seamstress, and she sewed the edges for me. Now, just because I don't sew doesn't mean I don't know how this should work logically. Basically, what she did was, I'm kind of a little bit closer to you. What she did was she sewed the hem first. You can see this. This hem is very, very crisp and clean. She sewed the hem first. Maybe you can see the white a little bit better against this dark blue. There you go. She sewed the hem, and then she came back and went around the edge, from the edge of the hem all the way around the perimeter of the slipcover. And it's a pretty straightforward project because mine is just square, not really a big deal. The only thing that I did have to do was account for the fact that my bed is a sleigh style, so I needed a little bit more space. It's very hard to tell here, but I needed a little bit more space at the top, so it kind of flares out just a tiny little bit at the top. And then that's pretty much it. The only reason I wanted this piece at the bottom finished off really, really nicely is because I wanted the option of being able to have this show. Now, on my bed, this is tucked and you can't see it, but if it were going to be left out, it would not be a problem because it's finished off so well. Anyway, so now I guess I'll go show you why we did this and how it looks in the space and how much we actually love it. All right, you guys, so here we are in my master bedroom, and this is our lovely headboard here. I love this bed, don't get me wrong, but one of the reasons we wanted to do something different here was to just make it a little bit more cozy. And I don't know, there's not really a lot that's sexy about hard wooden headboard. It's pretty, and I do love it. That's why I bought it years and years ago. But another reason that we wanted to do something different with this is because there's a lot of wood tones in here. Now, you guys know that I don't buy sets of furniture, so nothing in our master bedroom is a set, but my husband's dresser here is kind of the same wood tone, and then I have my little vanity over there, and that was bought at a yard sale for like 20 bucks. And it really is a sewing table, but it's still this same little wood tone. And I'll show you guys a before picture down below this video, and of course a link back to the original room from the challenge. But those are the two main reasons that we wanted to do something different in here. So I'm giving you guys full-on access. Ignore the mess, ignore our sheets, ignore all of that stuff. Pay attention to the pretty colors on the ceiling and the paintings and things like that until I show you the how I actually put this slipcover on. So first things first, these little strips, don't worry, no wood is being harmed in this project at all. I have these strips on here because I wanted to fill in, I don't know if you can see that there's a little recess right here. I wanted to fill that recess in with extra batting so that it would be smooth all the way across. So these are basically command strips. It's a combination of command strips and these little, I don't know what you would call these, but they're little like sticky thingies, and they just pull right off. It's no big deal. They've kind of lost a little bit of their stickiness, so you'll have to bear with me when I put the padding back on. So basically what I have here, this is my slipcover. Let me move that out of the way really quickly. That's my slipcover. I have some, this is really just egg crate. You remember those little pads you put on your mattresses, or you can use them for other things, but that's mainly what they're sold for. And they're called egg crates. So that's what this is, and basically what I do, or what I cut them for, was to put on these little inserts right here. That's all it's there for. So now my little stickies, like I said, are no longer working. Let me move this mattress a little bit. No longer working. Not really a big deal. I'm just going to prop this up here and slide my mattress into place just to kind of hold it there, because it's not going to stay up. But once I get the slipcover on, it'll be fine. So back to my slipcover. Now that I've gotten those panels up, the extra padding, here's my slipcover. I'm going to turn it. You guys have been looking at the batting the whole time. Now I'm going to turn it inside out. You can actually see the slipcover itself. Alright. Here's the gray side. Now I just took this out of the washer, so there's a lot of fraying, and I am going to go ahead and trim that stuff off, and then you'll see what it looks like on. So there's the gray side. Here's the white side. As you can see, there's a lot of sun streaming in, so it's springtime. Spring is in full swing, so naturally, I'm going to put it on the white side. Here we go. Trim this stuff off. Now, the first time I put this on, I had help. I had lots of help, actually. This time, it's just me, and I am going to just see how long it takes me to get this on. And then put it on the white side, so like white side down, to just make it easier to just kind of flip up and over. It is 1:54. Let's see how long this takes. It is now 1:58. Slipcover's on. Took me 4 minutes, possibly a little bit less, but let's just call it 4 minutes. I haven't tucked yet, and of course there's a wrinkle or two, but 4 minutes, and I did that by myself. So if you have help, you have your spouse, your significant other, a parent, a child, somebody who can help you get it, it will even be quicker than that. So there you go. See the big difference that makes with all the wood tone? It's just nice and crisp and light now. Only thing left is to tuck it, and I'm done. So, why would you do this? The main reason I did this is because this bed is perfectly great. It's sturdy, and I realized that upholstered headboards are like all the rage right now, and it's great, but why buy a new bed, a new headboard, and send something perfectly great to either a landfill or to a donation center when you can just make it over? And this project takes no time, very little money. I believe that I may have spent $20, if that much, on all the materials. The seamstress charged me $5 to sew this. If I could sew myself, it probably would have taken about 5-10 minutes of my time. So, you know, this bed is solid wood. It's perfectly fine. I was not interested in buying a brand new bed, and I didn't want a whole lot of embellishments. I wanted things to be very smooth and modern and nice and light and just padded and pretty. And I got that for next to nothing. So, you know, if you're kind of in the same situation and you want to change things up a little bit, consider making yourself a slipcover for your bed, and watch below or see some photos below of the full room. It's changed quite a bit since the One Room Challenge, and you know, that's the spice of life. I always say design is not a destination, it's a journey. Life changes, and so does your decor, so does your, you know, arrangement at home, your furniture arrangements and all of those things. And so things have changed in here quite a bit, and they continue to change all the time. So I'll show you some pictures below of how things looked before and how things look now. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.